What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Dink, back at it again with another video. Today's video is gonna be a little different. It'll be a comparison video on my personal thoughts between the Agassi 16mm from JOOLA and the Perseus Pro 4 16mm, also from JOOLA. Before we get into the video, just want to reiterate that I do not get paid by JOOLA to make any of these videos. These are purely my thoughts, purely my opinions, and all my goal is to come share the brand that I love. I am also, I am a JOOLA rep, but, I don't get paid to do any of this stuff for you guys. So, if you guys have comments, please comment down below. Happy to answer any questions or see any of your opinions that you guys may have. I'd love to see what kind of paddles you guys are personally using yourself. So, all right, let's get into it. In the background of the video, I have just different clips of me playing with both paddles. So you can kind of see in the initial clips where the court's green, that's me using the Agassi. Later in the clip, it's me using the Perseus, in case you guys don't know. In the first clip, I'm wearing the red shirt. In the second clip, I am wearing the orange shoes. That's kind of a good way for you guys to know. I know a couple of you guys commented you didn't know who was who in the video. But let's get into it. So, what are my thoughts on the new JOOLA Agassi Pro 16mm? Like I said in my other video, I like it a lot more than I wanted to. Almost to the point where I didn't even want to like it, and I love it now. And talking about the Perseus 16mm, honestly, didn't really know what to expect. Just with a bunch of delays all over the weekend. I didn't have a ton of time to practice with it over the weekend, but last couple of days I was able to play with it and drill with it a little more. So I was able to get a much better understanding of the paddle. Like I said, a lot of people are calling this just an upgraded 3S. I think it's a lot more than that. What it says on paper might be pretty similar, but when you get your hands on these paddles, they play, in my opinion, much smoother. I felt like with that 3S Perseus I was using prior to it, which I still love to this day, just a big thing that kind of popped into my head was I was hitting a lot flatter with the Perseus, and with the Pro 4, just the whole Pro 4 line so far, I just felt like the spin potential is much higher. I'm able to just keep balls on the court that I would typically be landing out into the fence, keeping it on the baseline, right? Getting floatier dinks, just kind of not getting my partner killed as much, not popping it up as much, just floating it right into the kitchen, keeping it low to them as well. But talking about the two paddles individually here for a second, what I really love about the Agassi is it seems like a very tennis player friendly paddle. Between my serve, my drives, and my transition shots, it's just much smoother on that end, in my opinion. I'm able to get a really crisp feel with that. You guys know I love talking about that dwell time, right? Just with that increased dwell time, hitting my drives, I'm able to pocket the ball a lot better. I'm pulling angles that I've never pulled before. And I think much of it has to just do with, knowing that I'm not going to overhit on these shots as much. I'm able to go a little bigger than I was in the past. So I'm hitting bigger drives. I'm hitting riskier drives, which I would call riskier, but they're actually safer now that I'm generating so much more spin. But, I think the way the throat is constructed, it almost sits in my hand better, especially with my two-handed backhand. I'm able to kind of put my hand right on that throat area a lot easier and much more comfortable hitting smoother backhand. I still play it with a one-hander as well, so I'm kind of still ironing that out a little bit. But overall, super, super pleased with the Agassi. Talking over about the Perseus now, right? You guys all know the Perseus. You guys all love the Perseus. What's new about it, right? With that new TFP technology in both of the paddles, right away, when you pick up the paddle, it's denser, right? We're able to kind of feel that ball better. We're able to drive through that ball better. And, I think a lot of people are complaining that some of the 3Ss had somewhat of a hollow feeling. I don't feel that at all with the new Perseus Pro 4. Just talking about sweet spots in general for a quick second. Honestly, I felt like I haven't mishit much with these paddles, or if any at all, to be honest. So combination of hitting bigger, hitting more spin, hitting harder, right? And not mishitting as much, right? Those are all big pluses for me. But I would say the Perseus 16mm is more of a all-around paddle. So in terms of hitting my third shot drops, in terms of hitting my dinks, and in terms of putting the balls away, I do feel a little more comfortable with that, with the Perseus compared to the Agassi. The Agassi, I feel like I'm able to just hit bigger serves, bigger forehands and backhands, and bigger volleys. But in terms of some of the softer side of the game, the Perseus is going to be the way to go. If you're kind of up in the air on which one to decide, kind of decide on what kind of game style you have. If you want more of an all-around game where you're kind of good at everything, Perseus is the way to go. If you're the player that's, looking for something new, looking to try something new, and, you have typically a pretty good drive already, and Agassi is going to be your route to go. Like I said, I'm liking this paddle a lot more than I expected. And it's almost a little scary how much I like it, right? I walked into this paddle thinking, man, it's just going to be another paddle with a new shape, but I am mind blown. Even everywhere I go, people love looking at my paddle. They love picking it up, and they say, what is this thing, man? I'm like, hey, this is new Agassi paddle. If you want to upgrade your game, this might be your answer. I think the big thing is don't sleep on it just because Agassi's not a traditional pickleball guy, but he's doing a lot for the game. So, definitely try it out if you're looking to kind of speed up and, make your game a little more aggressive. I hope you guys have some comments down below. I want to know what kind of paddle you guys are using now, what are you guys looking forward to in the future, and how you guys want to improve your game. With that said, I hope this review helped you guys out. Please like and subscribe and comment down below. Any and all questions, I'm happy to answer them if I can. If that's it, dink around and find out. Peace.